Alright guys, well I'm down here in the bottom working through this thick stuff. Haven't gotten any rabbits yet, but I saw something run. It was a pretty nice squirrel. Got 2 shots at it and dropped him on the second shot. He's over here, we're gonna go get him. Good morning guys. It is Saturday, January 25th, I think. Something like that. And it's about 8:45, 13 degrees. I waited for it to warm up a little bit. It was about 5 when I woke up this morning at 6:30. So, but we're gonna go down to farms, take the shotgun for a walk, see if we can't kick out any rabbits or maybe get a couple shots at some squirrels. I doubt we'll see any pheasants, but hey, maybe we'll get lucky. So, but I'm gonna go see if we can walk around and try and get a couple rabbits or squirrels, you know, on a Saturday morning. Beautiful, sun shining, no wind, just a little cold, but that's all right. And I'll try and update you here. I'm gonna film the whole day with the phone, so it won't be we won't get any shots on film. I apologize in advance, but I will keep you updated, kind of share with you as much as I can. Just trying to enjoy the day, you know, just me by myself, little solo hunt for some small game on a Saturday morning here. So I'm gonna get going, drive here. We'll see you guys down at the farm. Guys, well, we are down at our cousin's, so I'm gonna start down here. I'm parked on the side where the farm ponds are, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back over on the other side of the road there and hunt the little patch there. I was talking to my brother on the way down. He's like, I should go over where our lock-on is. There's always a rabbit over there. And I said, yeah, that's where I'm gonna go. And we'll see. I'm gonna do a little scouting too, because he's got some coyote fox contests coming up next weekend. So kind of do some scouting for him as well, just kind of see where maybe there's tracks where they might be hanging out. So I'm gonna get my gun, we'll head over there and share as much as I can. All right, well, I'm up in some pretty good cover. Been seeing some tracks, found the first rabbit droppings right there I showed you. Got tracks here in front of me. Just gotta try and bounce a rabbit out. Heard a squirrel, but haven't seen him yet. But I'm gonna work this side hill over to the property line, and then try to go through this thick stuff slowly, see if we can't bounce one out, and then I'll work my way down. So see, we're gonna work this side hill out that way, and then you can see where the woods line ends out there. That's the property line, and then I'll work down this hill this way into that bottom down there, and then that should be it for this side, and then we'll head back over where the truck is. I don't know if you can see a lot of droppings down in through here, rabbits, and right there is a rabbit hole. Tracks going right down into it. Finding lots of sign in here, just the rabbits aren't, well, they're in that hole right there. They know where to go. But plenty of tracks, just gotta find one or two. Hopefully I hit them. There's a deer bed right there. Look at the backdrop that this deer has. Protects itself from the wind, and then from here you can see this whole area, anything coming in at it. So that's another benefit of getting out here in the late season. You may not get a rabbit, you may not get a squirrel, but I found a couple deer beds, lots of trails back in here. Just trying to find some trees maybe in the season that we can get up in with the saddle. Give us an opportunity, but this is a big bedding area. But big deer bed right there. Tucks itself in real nice. Been seeing a lot of rabbit sign, but just haven't bounced anything out yet, so can keep walking. Alright guys, well I'm down here in the bottom working through this thick stuff. Haven't gotten any rabbits yet, but I saw something run. It was a pretty nice squirrel. Got 2 shots at it and dropped him on the second shot. He's over here. We're gonna go get him. Set my gun down here. In here. There he is right there. Grab him out if I can. There we go. All right. It's a pretty nice one. Big male. All right. There we go. We got 1 squirrel. We're gonna keep working through here. Maybe we'll get a rabbit, but that's a pretty good one. I don't know if you can see them, but there's a big flock of geese flying there. There they are. That's a good sign for next Saturday. That's a big flock. Flew right over the field, so we'll be out here next Saturday. Geese come back in 31st of January, so next Saturday is the 1st of February. So we'll be back out. Alright guys, just taking a little break here. Been working through this bottom, I'll show you. This big hollow. I came from across the road down into this hollow. There's lots of deer sign down in here and whatnot, really thick. During the season you can't get through there real good, but with the snow has everything knocked down, it's a little easier. Lots of rabbit tracks, droppings. I bounced a big rabbit, just could not get a shot at it. Tried to catch up with it, I don't know where it went. So we're gonna keep moving here. We got lots of cover to work through, and hopefully we can bounce another rabbit and get a shot, or maybe get a squirrel or 2 more here. But just taking my time. It's a lot of work when you're by yourself. I was into the thick of it and I couldn't swing the gun on that rabbit, so we'll see you in a little bit. So we're down in this stuff now, in between the ponds. Haven't bounced anything yet down in here. Lots of sign, but just having a hard time bouncing them. A lot of Tweety birds. Only bounced that 1 rabbit so far. A lot of geese flying, so I'm liking that for next weekend. So I'm gonna keep pushing on here. Almost done down here, and then we'll go across to the other side. So I'm back in the truck. I'm gonna swing around, head over to our side of the farm and take a walk up the tree line and kick a couple areas that I've had some rabbits produce in the past. See if we can't get anything there and call it a morning. Geese are flying, so that's a good sign for next week. But we'll see you over on the other side. All right, folks. I'm back over here behind Mom and Dad's. Just stopped in to see them for a little bit and burn some stuff in the burning barrel for them. So show you where we're at. This is our farm. So we're gonna go across there, pretty much work the woods line and that tree line all the way up. So I've had the opportunity to get some rabbits out of there in the past. So we'll see if we can kick one or two out and maybe get a shot. All right, guys, well, we got ourselves one nice squirrel for today. So saw some deer here, but a lot of deer beds over here. I didn't really get a chance to share that with you, but we're gonna get this squirrel cleaned up. At least we got a little snack for one day. Probably get out a couple more times, but like I said, there's a lot of geese flying this morning, which is good to see. So I'll be out next Saturday, set up somewhere either on this side or over on the other side, trying to get some geese. But got ourselves a nice squirrel. Thanks for hanging out, guys, and following me along. I'll see you somewhere else, out in the woods or in the fields or whatnot, next time. But that's it for today. See you.